The Bitcoin spot ETFs are live and over $174 billion already invested in the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Let's get to it. So we're going to start here on CoinMarketCap. The total market cap of crypto globally is up 3.90% at the time of recording and stands at $1.77 trillion. And Bitcoin is at 46,160.46 and is up 1.78% at the time of recording. Now, look, I want to be really clear. We have kind of said to expect in the short term a sell the news event, and we have seen Bitcoin go as high as $49,000 before pulling back. Now, what I would say is, we do expect people to be selling into this move to the upside. We think it's going to be volatile for the first few days. So be mindful of that when making any investments or trades when it comes to cryptocurrency. Really important that you are, utilizing good risk management. But let's get into the news because there's an awful lot to cover off. So we're going to start here with the first Bitcoin ETFs approved by the US regulators. That's the SEC. And look, this is really good to see. And ultimately is going to bring in an awful lot of money when it comes to, the Bitcoin from your mainstream kind of institutional hedge funds, family offices and that side of things. This is really important. Again, it's just that next iteration of what is required to see huge gains in the Bitcoin and crypto space. And I think that this is just very much the start. I've talked about the fact that we need a privacy layer, to really be able to get banking involved and various others. And we know that there are some really exciting privacy layer projects that are going to sit on top of a lot of these different crypto projects or integrate with traditional Web 2 / becoming Web 3 companies or websites, that sort of infrastructure. So once this happens, we get, all of the mainstream start to come in. Now, I do believe that this is really bullish for Bitcoin. I really do believe, though, with that said, the short term, we could see a lot of sell pressure, a lot of price to the downside. The long term, I think this is going to be really, really bullish. And let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. So Coinbase reserves gains from landmark Bitcoin ETF approval. Coinbase fell as much as 3.5%, reserving a pre-market gain. So analysts say that the SEC decision marks a significant milestone. Again, really positive stuff. We've got new funds, will make it easier to invest in Bitcoin. Again, really, really good to see. And I think that this is something that, is going to be very bullish for crypto. There's so much bullish crypto news and talk right now. And I want to take a moment just to kind of reflect on what I expect to happen. We've had lots of negativity when it comes to mainstream news, finance channels on, CNBC and, all these personalities like Cramer. What I would say is I think that this is going to become a thing of the past. We are going to start to see Bitcoin being talked about very positively in the mainstream kind of media, outside of just crypto media, YouTube, Twitter. We're going to start to see big headlines, and I think this is going to be monstrous for the entire crypto space. So for me, super excited about this news. It is a massive milestone, and I think we've got one or possibly two more milestones before we start to really see the price appreciation. One of those is obviously the privacy layer, which I've mentioned before, but the other would be the fact that we expect a Fed pivot. I think we need to see that happen before we really go off to the races. Now, there is one really big opportunity when it comes to Bitcoin, a monstrous opportunity, in my opinion, a narrative that hasn't actually come to fruition just yet. So stay tuned, because I'm going to talk about that big opportunity that there is in crypto that nobody is really talking about right now. So I am going to be, I think, the first person to highlight this, and I do think that it's a treasured chest opportunity. It's a monstrous opportunity, and I'm really excited to sort of uncover that. So stay tuned till the very end. We got South Korea basically saying that they are not going to be making it legal to have a ETF on crypto or Bitcoin, regardless of the US and what they're doing. So a bit of negativity there. Something else that I think's gone under the radar a little bit, and I've kind of come out and said that I expect Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people scratching their head with the Bitcoin ETF, but there are going to be Ethereum spot ETFs as well. A lot of people not talking about this just yet, but that and the fact that, actually they're burning a lot of ETH, and the more, I guess, transactions that happen, the more will be burnt, and we go into this spiral. So I can expect, or I do expect, I should say, Ethereum to go up significantly in value. So it's going to be interesting, and we've seen it do phenomenally well today. Other things that we need to be aware of: HMRC issues its second warning to crypto investors or users. Make sure that you are, reporting your taxable income or taxable gains from crypto. Really important that you do this. If you don't, they will come for you. They will find you. There is a really big crackdown on crypto in the UK. I've recently been debanked by Santander. I got some of the paperwork through today, and it was detailed that it was purely down to cryptocurrency. That was the reason the account got flagged. And look, I'm going to be excited to share some of the phone calls, because they are amusing, where Santander think that it is actually acceptable to put somebody in harm's way just to bank with them. I had that admission on a phone call. I haven't actually got a CD drive to be able to put it into my computer to hear the calls back. But once I do get that all set up and ready to go, I will be sharing it with our community, just so you know how evil these banks are and how they don't give a rat's arse about you. It's going to be really, really interesting to share those with the community. Moving on, and we've got Cathy Wood. Basically, I'm not a fan of Cathy Wood, just to be clear. I think she's, I want to say a scammer. Scammer's probably not the right word, but I think she's a fraud. She's not really done a fantastic job when it comes to fund management, but you can go dig and do your own research in that. She's had a little bit of a dig at 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗓. While this is what 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗓 said: while we approve the listing of trading of certain spot Bitcoin ETP shares today, we did not approve or endorse Bitcoin. Investors should remain cautious about obviously investing in Bitcoin. And look, this is what Cathy had a real issue with, because really the SEC are endorsing it, whether they publicize that or not. They are, by basically agreeing to the spot Bitcoin ETFs. You are endorsing that it is a good, true crypto investment asset class. So really interesting to see that. We got injective rolls out. Volon upgrade focused on real world assets and connectivity with Cosmos chains. Really, really bullish. If you're not invested in injective protocol, you need to go research it. You will regret not investing in that one. But here's the big opportunity. This is the opportunity that I think could be potentially life-changing if you do get involved in the right layer 2 protocol for Bitcoin. And not necessarily suggesting it's this one, but there is a layer 2 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 raises token round at $130 million valuation. So this is an EVM compatible Bitcoin layer 2 network based on the Internet Computer Protocol, ICP, raised $7 million in total funding. So look, I want to be really clear. Layer 2 protocols for Bitcoin are going to be a narrative. Layer 2s are going to be a narrative, but Bitcoin has an awful lot going on with the spot Bitcoin ETFs, with the ordinals and everything else that's going on the Bitcoin network. Layer 2s are going to become a real big thing. Mark my words, go research it. Don't miss this opportunity. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.